Hello everyone, this is the Fast Philosopher, and today is my review of the Glarry guitar, the Burning Fire, left-handed version in Sunburst. Now, there's been a lot of Glarry reviews on the net. A lot of them have been sent to YouTubers who got a free guitar from Glarry to do a review. And of course, a lot of people are thinking, well, those reviews, they probably sent their best guitar out, and that's why they got pretty good reviews. Well, this is a little different. I did not contact Glarry, and Glarry did not send me a free guitar. I ordered this one myself, so I paid money for it and got it myself. Actually, I paid double because I'm in Japan, and to ship it, they don't have free shipping to Japan. So it was 90 bucks for the guitar, and then 80 bucks for the shipping. So in total, I paid about $170 for this guitar. Now, so you might ask me, why do you want to pay double for this guitar, right? What's so special about it? Well, it has to do, first of all, with the body shape here. Now, for $170, you just cannot get a body shape like this. As you can see, it's kind of like a middle type shape, right? The top of it's kind of ESP, like an ESP, right? Bottom's a little bit kind of like a BC Rich kind of combined together to give it kind of a metal look. And also, it's also being left-handed. And a lot of cheap guitars, you know, they all kind of Strat shaped, maybe a Telly shape, but they just don't get this heavy metal type look to them, especially not at $170. Right, the cheapest ESP in this kind of a look would be about $600. So it's a third of the price. So that's one big reason why I decided to order this guitar. You know, I'm a big Megadeth fan, and while it's not a Flying V, I might get one of those someday here. Still, it gives me kind of a more meteor kind of metal look to it, right? So let's take a look at the whole guitar. So the way I was thinking, even just the body shape, you know, even if the neck was garbage and the electronics is garbage, even this body shape itself might have been worth it. Let's take a look first at the body shape. It's good. The finish is fine. There's no really big problems there. If you kind of hard to focus on maybe, but by the middle pickup, it's a little bit of a perpendicular line here. That's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's not a big deal breaker. This is kind of a sunburst finish on it. It's supposed to be kind of a 3-color, but I think the actual guitar is not as red as the pictures you get in the on the net. It seems more of a 2-tone more than a 3-tone. It's not a big deal. It'll be fine. There's no dings on it at all. The back is, I find, fine. A little bit on the electronics cover. There's a little bit of scuffing on it, but not a big deal for me. I think it'll be fine. Okay. And the head joint is 4 bolts with the contour, so it's a little bit easier accents to the upper frets than, say, right-angled Fender would be. This is a basswood body, and it's incredibly light. All right, it's I'd be surprised if it's 5 pounds, 6 pounds. It's even lighter than my Mustang, which I already thought was also basswood body. I thought it was very light there. Now, as I said, I wasn't expecting too much of the neck. I was mostly concerned about the body, but the neck, I was pleasantly surprised. It's not too bad. First, let's go to the headstock. I think the headstock is kind of a Gisp-esque. It's got quite a bit of an angle to it there. And the Glarry logo came out very nice on it. I was very pleased about that. The tuners, I replaced them, but the ones that came with it were fine. They had a little bit of a white sticker on the back of them, and 5 of them were good, but then I figured but one of them was kind of coming off. I don't know why they had to put a white sticker on it. Anyways, I decided to replace them with some Goto tuners here. Why? Because, well, they were, you know, fairly cheaper tuners, and I wasn't worried about tuning, especially with this kind of Gibson type of headstock here. The nut is fine. I didn't see any problem with the fine, but of course you got the split between the D and the G string, so I'm expecting that it'd have the same kind of tuning problems that a Gibson would have. We'll have to wait and see on that. Okay. And the neck itself, okay, it's was thicker than my Fender Mustang in the back there, so I was a little bit surprised about that. But you know, you play it for a couple days and you get used to it. The frets themselves are very smooth. I didn't have any fret sprout here or any sharp edges at all, and the fretboard's nice to the touch. It's supposed to be rosewood, and it has with shark inlays here, and it seems to be very fine, no problem there. Like I said, it's a little bit thicker than I was used to, but after a day or two, got used to it. Also, the back, wasn't a satin finish. It seemed to be almost plain wood, but it's smooth, and like I say, after a day or two, I got used to it, and I didn't find any problems. Maybe if you're a shredder, you might want a thinner neck on this. Okay. Well, otherwise, I think it was very good. I was quite pleased with the neck in total. And it's 24 fret. That's another thing. 24 fret guitar at $170. You don't see those every day. Now, the pickup arrangement, of course, is a humbucker, single coil humbucker. Now, I think these have to be replaced. There's too much buzz on them. You know, they're not wax potted, so they're one of the cheaper pickups, and it has a lot of feedback. I wouldn't want to play them live. Maybe in your room you might put up with it for a while, but even on a clean tone, you get a certain amount of buzz to them. So I'm going to put about a $50 set of pickups in there, and hopefully that'll all go away. Still, you know, plus $50 there, not too bad. My tuners I put on, about $30. So those two together still about $220 guitar, much cheaper than comparable SP. The knobs otherwise is fine, the tone's fine, switcher's fine, volume is fine. The bridge, I guess it's standard. The whammy bar, you don't want to go too much onto it there. It doesn't pull up, it just pulls down. If you're doing like, you know, Dave Gilmour type of, you know, vibrato, it might be fine. You're not going to be able to dive bomb on this anyways, unless you're going to change the whole tremolo system. Okay? But I'm very pleased with this. I might mention here a lot of, I actually did a proper setup on this before I displayed it. So it's got new strings on it here, and I lowered the actions. When it comes out of the box, the action was really high. But as you can see now, I got the saddles right down there, so it's quite usual low action on it now, and it's fine. I actually don't like these unboxings where people take it right out of the box and start playing it, because that seems very unnatural. When you get a cheap guitar, of course it's not going to be set up. There are companies that do set up their guitars, but having a guy spend half an hour setting up, that adds, you know, $50, $60 probably to the price tag. And of course, you know, which do you prefer? Do I do a setup with something you might be able to do yourself, or, you know, or just get the cheaper guitar? So I got the cheaper guitar and managed to set it up fairly nicely myself. Other things I was thinking about, one reason I was thinking, the color, I would kind of wish I would have gone black instead. Not because I dislike this color, but because I'm going to be replacing the pickups. I might want to put in some different colored pickups, and if it was a total black one, would have been better. Now, in left-handed, it comes either black or this sunburst. This sunburst is nice too, but I think, yeah, it looks best with the black pickups in, so I'm probably going to go put my new pickups will be black as well. And well, otherwise, I think it's a good investment. If you're a beginner guitar, of course, you have to set it up. If you like working on guitars, I think it'd be a good body shape to work on it. Like I said, you're not going to find a heavy metal body like this anywhere else. So that's my brief little review of the Glarry guitar. I'm going to show you some tones, but like I said, it buzzes a lot. I'm not that good of a player. But if you're into the market, you're looking for a left-handed guitar, I definitely suggest get a Glarry guitar if you want. Okay? Good luck. You can find them at glarrymusic.com, and they sell directly to your door there. And anyways, take care and have a good 2020. Salut.